Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how you can price your Pokemon cards. So, first one I'm going to do is this here, the PSA 8 base set 2 Charizard Holo. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my browser, to Google here, and I'm going to go ahead and type in PSA 8 base set 2 Charizard Holo. And there's several sites you can use to do this. I like the price charting. What it does is it compiles eBay sold results. And first it's going to give you an average. You can see here the average grade is going to be, for an 8, is going to be $450.85. And then if you come over here to this arrow, you can click this, and it's going to show you ungraded, which is just basically the card, and then from grade 1 all the way to, your CGC 10 pristine, your BGS 10 black, which is the best you're going to get. Obviously, you can see here it's 55,900. Then you have your BGS 10, which is a gold label, and that's going to be 11,180. And then you can see, your 9.5, 9, 8, and these here are actually going off of PSA grades, these 1 through 9.5, and then you can see here they say, PSA 10 or BGS 10. So, but without just going with this 450, what you can do is you come over here where it says grade 9 sold listings. And if it doesn't show your grade here, if you're grading something that's like a 4, which actually I have it on a 4, but let's say you want to see what you click over here, all sold listings, and you can go from grade 1 all the way to BGS 10 black. There are no sales for that. There's so I'm going to go to 8 because that's what I have, and here we go. So the first thing you want to do is you want to look here. You want to read, if you're looking at a price and you say, oh, 510, so you want to make sure that it is a PSA 8, and it is the card that it says it is, because you can also see here BGS 8 is that it says 385. So you want to make sure that it is what your card is, because you have a CGC 8 here. So this, you can kind of track the prices over here. It shows you the date in which it was sold. So you can look and you can, go, let's say November 8th. One sold for 381. Another one on November 8th sold for just about 500, 499. On the 13th, it sold for 400. So you can track if the price is going up, if it's going down, and basically that average, that 400 and the 450.85, they add all of the sold results for that grade together, then they divide it by the amount of those cards. So if it's 30 cards, then they're going to divide that by 30. And it's going to give you this 450.85. So you don't have to cut yourself short when doing this. If you want to get 500 for it, then you list it for 500. And you might have to hold out a while, but you may eventually get the price that you want. So another example I'm going to do is I have a PSA 9. We've gone over these cards before. This is PSA 9 Shining Magikarp. And there's a reason I'm going to show you this. And you want to make sure that you type in, so here we go, PSA 9 Neo Revelation Shining Magikarp. So then the AI overview is going to give you, if you put value in, it's going to give you a price range, but you want to do your research yourself. So you want to go to the price charting, and PSA 9, its average is $744.43. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the grade 9 sold listings. It says there's 30 of them. Now, we have, let's see, here's one for $999.99. I'm looking for, well, the main thing when you're looking at something like this is you want to make sure, like I said, that the card is your card, because there can be first edition, and I'll just go ahead and show you. I went over this before, but your first editions are going to have a symbol right here, and it's going to say first edition. It's got a 1 and it says edition above it. So, you know, if you're seeing a card and it says, for instance, we're going to go back out and we're going to type in Neo Revelation first edition. Shining Magikarp. Now, this is the first edition. And you can see the price is much different. $1,531 for the average. And run. So now we'll click on that, and you can see it says Neo Revelation first edition. And so you don't want to, if you have a first edition, you don't want to price it with the unlimited version, and if you have the unlimited, you don't want to price it with the first edition because you're going to be going too high. And again, just look at your dates, do your own research. Don't just take the base market value for something at their average, because the average is going to kind of be, you know, the average price that people are selling them for, but you can get more. So that's basically what I wanted to show you. But I'm going to show one more card that is actually not Pokemon, so that you can see. Let's see. So here we go. This is a One Piece card. This is a BGS. It says the B here. That's Beckett, and it is a BGS 10. So it's not the black label. So let's go ahead and look this up. And I just type in PSA because it pops up a little bit easier. 10. And so, here's the card. We're going to go over here. So, this is the BGS 10, and the average price is $365.79. And then you see the BGS 10 black. That's the, instead of it being gold with black lettering, it's going to be black with gold lettering. And that means that it got a perfect 10 in all areas of the grading system. So we're going to go here we go. So I'm going to go over here because it's showing PSA 10 sold listings. Well, that's not what I have. So I'm going to go to this, and I'm going to go to BGS 10, and it's showing 30 listings. So December 2nd was the last sale at 480. December 1st, 371. December 1st, 320. So now we're going to go all the way back to April 7th, 250. You can see that it is climbing. This was somebody basically undercut themselves and sold it for 178. But you can see here that it is steady climbing, and now we are in December. So I will come back in February and we'll check the price again on this card. Well, guys, that is the video for today. See you in the next one.